Hold on to your hats because we're about to dive into a mind-blowing incident unfolding in Israel. Inside the borders of Israel, the Jewish people are making a surprising move to reclaim their birthright and bring back their historic place of worship. How on earth are they planning to pull off this incredible task amidst the ongoing war and Israeli reforms? And the big question, will the Muslim community allow it to happen? Let's uncover the jaw-dropping details of this remarkable journey together. Just a few weeks ago, people around the world started thinking differently about Israel. Why, you ask? Well, Israel decided to fight back after facing attacks on its people. The events of October 7, 2023 are still fresh in the minds of regular Israeli folks who sadly lost loved ones at the hands of Islamic extremists. For more than a month, there's been a big question about how much retaliation is okay. It's a tricky moral problem. But one thing is clear: Israel would face even more violent attacks if the other side had powerful military weapons too. But amidst all this turmoil, something surprising happened within Israel's borders. This unexpected development caught the attention of the Jewish community. It's something uplifting and inspiring. What could this strange event be, and how did it lead to rebuilding the Third Temple? But hold on a moment, there are different groups against making it happen. Why is that? To get the full picture of what just went down in Israel and surprise people of all religions, we need to dive into the history of Israel, officially known as the State of Israel. It's a fascinating country in the Middle East, surrounded by Lebanon, Syria, Jordan, Egypt, and the Mediterranean Sea. Let's rewind a bit. The story of Israel goes way back. According to the Old Testament, a man named Abram, at 75 years old, listened to God's call. He left his home and traveled to the land of Canaan with his wife Sarai and nephew Lot. After a tough journey, they reached the promised land, Canaan. This is where it all began. But even before Abram and his group arrived in Canaan, it was already home to various tribes like the Hittites, Amorites, and more. Canaan was a place with different tribes, each having their own cultures, languages, and ways of making a living. Mostly through farming and trade, they believed in many gods, showing their colorful beliefs. The exact time when Abram got to Canaan isn't written down in the Bible, but people generally think it happened around the early 2nd millennium BCE. Fast forward to the 1920s and 1930s, where many Jews moved to Palestine seeking refuge from anti-Semitism and persecution. But now, in the midst of modern conflicts and political upheaval, the Jewish people are making a move to reclaim their sacred space. How will this journey unfold, and what surprises lie ahead? In around 1000 BCE, when King David played a crucial role, capturing Jerusalem from the Jebusites and making it the capital of the United Kingdom of Israel. Under King Solomon's rule, Jerusalem flourished with majestic structures, especially the First Temple, a testament to the city's spiritual and political importance. For Jews, Jerusalem became the heartbeat of their lives, a center of worship and a symbol of national identity. But its significance isn't limited to Judaism. It extends to Christianity and Islam, making it a profoundly religious city for all three faiths. In Jewish tradition, Jerusalem is believed to be where God chose to show his presence on earth. The Western Wall, also known as the Wailing Wall, stands as a remnant of the ancient Jewish temple destroyed by the Romans. For Christians, Jerusalem is linked to the life, crucifixion, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. The Church of the Holy Sepulchre, believed to be where Jesus was crucified, buried, and resurrected, draws millions of believers on pilgrimage. Islam also regards Jerusalem as a holy city, following Mecca and Medina. The Prophet Muhammad's night journey, known as Isra and Mi'raj, is believed to have taken him from Mecca to Jerusalem, where he ascended to heaven from the Al-Aqsa Mosque on the Temple Mount. The Dome of the Rock, with its golden dome, symbolizes Jerusalem's significance in Islam, not just architecturally but spiritually as well. The connection of these three religions to Jerusalem has profoundly influenced the region's history and politics. But Jerusalem's rich history has also been marred by conflicts and dreams of sovereignty. Its importance has made it a central point for religious devotion, but also a flashpoint for tensions and disputes. Now let's fast forward to more recent times, where a wave of Jewish immigration, known as Aliyah, changed the demographic landscape of the region. Jews bought land from Arab landowners and established agricultural settlements aimed at creating self-sufficient Jewish communities. However, this led to tensions and violent clashes between Jewish and Arab communities. fueled by conflicting goals and fears of losing land and political rights. At the heart of the endeavor lies the historical and religious significance of the intended site, the Temple Mount, known as Haram al-Sharif in the Islamic tradition. This sacred ground is home to the Al-Aqsa Mosque and the Dome of the Rock, revered sites in Islam, making it one of the most contentious religious spots globally. Selecting the site for the new temple is a critical step. Factors such as accessibility, symbolism, and the surrounding environment must be carefully considered to inspire reverence and tranquility, fostering a spiritual connection between devotees and the divine. Once a suitable location is identified, obtaining the necessary permits and approvals becomes another formidable challenge. Temples are subject to various zoning and regulatory requirements, navigating through which can be a time-consuming and complex process. Enter the Sanhedrin, a pivotal group striving to aid in temple reconstruction. Their initiatives, from cultivating farms to breeding rare red cows, are they the key to preserving ancient rituals, or do they tread on delicate environmental concerns? And what about the enigmatic Kohanim, preparing for temple duties despite its absence? Meanwhile, on the geopolitical stage, Jerusalem's status looms large, a puzzle with no easy solution. Can a new temple affect international relationships? Recent events, like the Middle East turmoil, add layers of complexity, impacting not just construction plans, but global diplomacy. Can peace ever be attained in this volatile landscape? Amidst these swirling uncertainties, one thing remains clear. Understanding temple construction today requires unraveling a tapestry woven from millennial-old prophecies, geopolitical tensions, and the eternal quest for lasting peace. But can humanity rise above its differences to build a temple that stands as a beacon of unity and hope? Only time will tell. Delve into the intricate tapestry of ancient prophecies and contemporary geopolitics, where Daniel 9:24-27 holds a particular allure, potentially foretelling the fate of the Third Temple. But how do we decipher these ancient words in the context of today's tumultuous world? As recent conflicts cast a shadow over the Middle East, interpretations of these prophecies take center stage, igniting fervent debates among scholars and religious leaders alike. In Daniel 9:26, whispers of a Messiah's arrival echo, while Daniel 12:1-12 introduces enigmatic concepts like the abomination of desolation and a cryptic countdown of days. Could these verses hold the key to the future of the Temple Mount and the elusive Third Temple? Interpretations diverge like tributaries, each offering a unique perspective on the same ancient text. Yet clashes emerge in religious and political arenas, particularly concerning the sacred grounds of Jerusalem's Temple Mount. Here, international mediators like the United States navigate delicate negotiations, drawing on past agreements such as the Oslo Accords to broach contentious issues. Interfaith dialogue emerges as a beacon of hope, bridging divides and fostering understanding among communities of different faiths. In the turbulent sea of Israel-Palestine tensions, urgent dialogue becomes imperative, especially regarding the contentious issue of the Third Temple. Navigating this complex terrain requires a delicate balance of religious, political, and diplomatic considerations, underpinned by a steadfast commitment to peaceful coexistence. Your support, whether through engagement or contribution, becomes a vital catalyst in this transformative journey towards understanding and reconciliation. So, as Israel's actions reverberate across the globe, challenging religious beliefs worldwide, what are your thoughts? Join the conversation below and subscribe for more insightful discussions on this evolving narrative.